Hey guys, just wanted to go over this saw a little bit. So this is my Poulan 3400. It's in really good shape. When I got the saw, it came with this 18-inch bar. Sorry, let me get that out of the way. Nothing special. It is a sprocket nose, 3-rivet bar, 18-inch. It had this full chisel safety raker chain on there. It did pretty good. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. It had a decent amount of torque. What I didn't have is a set of dogs. So I had to order a set of dogs on eBay. So I don't really know how much torque it has. I just have a feel for it. And from what I've read, these are pretty darn torquey saws. I think it's going to do just fine with this bar on here for, cutting small stuff. I'm not planning on cutting any bar length trees. Most I'm probably looking at. I will probably not cut anything greater than 20 inches in diameter. So, and even if I was going to cut and try it, I'll probably take my 044 or my 2165 or my 272 or I've got a few saws that will absolutely drive bars like this, but this is more of a fun project. So some of the things I'm going to do to help this saw out. I'm going to cut all of the safety rakers. I've cut a couple off, cut this one off, and I've cut this one off. So I'm just going to continue through. It's a 90, it was 97 drive link or whatever it was. And then I cut, it was 93 or 90, it was somewhere around there. This is a 92 drive link bar. I cut 2 more drive links off because this chain is pretty stretched out and it's definitely being hammered on. This tooth over here was broken clean off, and there's another one somewhere that is broken clean off. This chain's been hammered on. After it stretches too far to be able to use on this, I'm probably gonna throw it away by then. I might throw another preset and strap in it and shorten it 2 more links, but it's going to be really hard on the sprocket on this saw. I don't really want to do that. So I thought about making it a semi-skip, but since this one was already cut off, I thought maybe I'll try it. Cut this off, leave, cut, leave, cut. I did that a while back on a chain that it had a lot of teeth missing, so I did that to make it cut more even. I didn't really like the result. It wasn't a smooth cutting chain. Skip is more smooth, so I'm not going to do that. But what I will do is cut off all of this extra material in the safety rakers. You don't need it. If you're running a long bar like this, the inertia in this tip, it's so far away from you, you're not going to cut yourself. With long bars like this, you're a lot more in danger of this section of the bar rather than the tip. It's the opposite with short bars. Short bars, this is definitely a clear and present danger, but this tip, with it being so much closer to the operator lever, I mean, it doesn't take much effort for that to move in an arc. I don't know how. I don't have a tape measure. For it to move up and get you. So, anyway, I'm going to go through there. I'm going to cut all those off. I might have to, even though I've already cut a couple off, this is a thrash chain, I might have to do a couple timed cuts and just see if that actually helps. I think it will, because it's just extra weight. One of the reasons that still chain cuts so well, I mean, it's a real thing, especially on long bars. They've taken all of the additional material that you don't need to have on this bar and taken it off, because these are 2-stroke engines. No matter what, they don't make a giant amount of torque. So the least amount of resistance you have on your total bar, the better. And I understand that's oxymoronic since I'm going to leave this thing with such a long bar on it, but anyway, I'm experimenting. If it doesn't work, I'll put this short bar back on it, and I'll probably sell it to the next guy, because if a saw really can't drive a 28, I mean, I've ran a 24 on my 51, and it's happy. 24 full comp, and this one has its safety breakers on because I've used it on another saw. I like running longer bars on things. I just do. My 272 over here, sorry for the mess, has a 30-inch bar. That's probably my favorite saw. So anyway, that is the plan. I'm just gonna do it. This chain's already thrashed. Wouldn't get any usable data, but I will be able to get data if this thing does what I want it to. So anyway, you guys have a great rest of your day and stay warm.